What's up, DVW fam? So as you guys can see, there's a huge Mexican flag behind me. We're at the Zocalo, the city center of the biggest city in North America, Ciudad de Mexico. And in this video, we're gonna give you guys a tour of the whole city. Let's tour CDMX. Let's go. All right, y'all, so we're currently at the Zocalo city center right now, right outside of the cathedral and the square. They're actually setting up for Dia de los Muertos parade right now. We're a couple of days away. Yeah, guys, it's huge. That flag is ridiculous. So during Day of the Dead, they'll have ofrendas or just catrinas like these ones all over the city. It's kind of like a treasure hunt to find like decorations of Day of the Dead. Super dope. So you guys, really cool. If you guys come during the season of the Day of the Dead, they'll have like ofrendas, decorations, food stalls that are selling stuff based on the holiday, and those things over there called catrinas, which are basically skeleton people. Looks really cool, just like something out of Coco. So this is the square right next to the Zocalo. There's a bunch of things going on, a lot of entertainers, street vendors, places you could buy souvenirs and people you could take photos with. There's a lot of like Aztec influence here. But yeah, guys, super cool area. One of the most densely populated area in the Centro Historico. You could get your blessings right here too. They'll bless you right here. All right, y'all, so we're about to enter the cathedral right now. It's actually free for entry, so let's go check it out. Alright guys, fun fact, this cathedral is built on ruins, so one side is actually sinking, if you can see it. So we're in the heart of the Ciudad de Mexico right now. As you guys can see behind me, that's the Angel of Independence, one of the largest and most important landmarks here in the city. And yeah, guys, and yeah, this is like the equivalent to the Arc de Triomphe or the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Has a lot of similarities. There's a bunch of cars driving around the roundabout like the Arc. But yeah, guys, it's huge. Let's check it out. So right next to the Angel of Independence is a bunch of food stalls, vendors, and of course, a bunch of traffic. There's also a thing here to do in CDMX. This is a street along Polanco where there's a bunch of luxury stores if you guys are digging that and love to shop. Possibly another spot you guys want to check out is the Fuentes de Cibeles. It's a little square here with a statue, like I said. There's landmarks and statues, arts, museums all over the place, all around the city, spread throughout. But this is a little bit near the Angel of Independence. So yeah, if you guys are already on the way there, you can check this out while you're at it. But yeah, see you there. Guys, there's a Pho King here. It's the first Vietnamese restaurant I've seen here, and it's called Pho King. All right, DVW fam, so on our next spot to visit in Ciudad de Mexico is the Basilica de Guadalupe. This spot holds a special place in my heart. I really wanted to visit this place because I'm actually Catholic myself, and I would say this spot is more of like a religious pilgrimage more than a tourist destination. There's a lot of locals here, a lot of people that are Catholic here. There's actually mass going on in there, so just I feel like there's an equal amount of people who just want to see the basilica and an equal amount of people who kind of just want to take part in the mass in the church. And there's also religious articulos that you could buy as well that are blessed. So I'm probably gonna get some souvenirs for my family. But yeah, guys, this place is huge. Kind of reminds me of the Vatican. With those, we're in the courtyard right here. It's not just the basilica. There's a bunch of religious buildings with the old architecture all over the place. So we're gonna explore. But yeah, guys, probably won't be able to see everything here because it's so huge. Huge is an understatement. So let's just check out the basilica. Let's go. If you guys are religious, they also sell holy water and a bunch of blessed items here as well. I went to Lourdes once. It's like the blessed river in France. That's also another Catholic pilgrimage, and I got some there, but apparently you could get some here as well. As you guys can see, I am walking up right now. Another fun fact I've learned about this basilica is that it is the highest Catholic temple in the world. And if you guys didn't know, Mexico City is built on Aztec ruins, so it's elevated, and it's built on a lake, so it's even higher than Denver. So as you guys can hear, I am getting out of breath, but yeah guys, it's a testament to how high this temple is. And right now we're about to hit the main steps right now. There's a story behind those steps. I think part of the pilgrimage is you're supposed to like walk up those steps to the highest point, because that's where I think the Virgin Mary appeared to San Juan. I'll have to double check my sources, but that is why this spot is a very visited pilgrimage spot. Every December 12th, I think millions of people come here. It's actually the most visited Catholic site in the world. But yeah guys, we're gonna walk all the way up. These are some beautiful steps right here guys, making our way to the top of the basilica. It's an epic Jesus statue. Jesus is king. More steps guys. Guys, you have to be relatively fit to get up here, because these are a lot of steps. Guys, so I finally got to the top of the basilica. This is the highest point of the whole basilica, the temple. So this right here is a really holy site right here. I'm gonna take you guys in, but I'm not gonna be, recording, because it's a very holy site. So I'm gonna try to keep it quiet, but this is where the Virgin Mary appeared to San Juan Diego and imprinted her image on the cloak. So there's like a tomb at the end of there, and that temple is kind of protecting that area. So there's a bunch of people in there. Let's go check it out. Besides just visiting inside the temple, these are some of the best views I've ever seen at this level. You can see the whole CDMX, also the basilica, a bunch of the temples. It's literally jaw-dropping. I'm not gonna compare because they're both awesome, but I've also been to the Vatican as well. But yeah guys, both areas of Catholic pilgrimage are just really grand sites. I can see why millions of people visit this spot, but make sure you guys bring a photographer or a friend, because everywhere you look there's just awesome Instagram flicks, so you don't want to miss out. But yeah guys, look at this panoramic view of the whole city. Guys, they really know their market here. There's an aguas fresca station right on top of the temple after all those steps. I'm gonna need to get me one of those. Ooh, they got some ice cream too, and a bunch of souvenirs you could buy, or religious trinkets. I'm probably gonna buy some of these right here. All right guys, making my way down from the temple. I'll definitely say DVW scored 10 out of 10. This is one of the coolest places I visited in CDMX by far. I'll say like top 1 or 2. Really dope. So on to our next location. I didn't even scratch the surface of seeing everything, by the way. I was only here for like an hour and a half, but gotta do something else, so let's go. Right there, the National Palace. So I'm walking down this aisle of shops right next to the Central Historical Zocalo. There's a bunch of ice cream shops, taquerias, stores, and just a bunch of people. So if you guys want to go shopping, this is the place to go apparently. It's popping here. I'm telling you guys, videos and pictures just doesn't do it justice. Like, I was just walking to my next destination in this Central Historical, and I just stumbled upon another beautiful cathedral. This one's called the Temple de San Felipe. And yeah guys, keep saying this, but if you guys are into art, every corner of this city, there's just like a museum or palace of fine arts or really nice looking cathedral. And I've been to a couple major cities in Europe, guys. Like, all these structures and cathedrals and museums and buildings are just on par, guys. Mexico City is definitely one of the most artsy and beautiful cities I've walked around. this is super trippy. I have just entered Barrio Chino, which basically means the Chinese neighborhood. There's like lanterns all around us, a bunch of Asian stores selling trinkets and such, but visually it looks so far that it's mostly Mexicans serving most of these stalls. So that's a very interesting twist, because the Chinatown in Los Angeles, or the ones I've been to, are mostly ran by Chinese, Vietnamese people. But yeah guys, gonna try to find some food in here. I'm starving. Ooh, they caught me here. I stopped by this little dessert place to get a little bun right here. It looks tasty. I got a little taro bun. It's kind of shaped like a bao. Maybe it is a bao, a Mexican bao. Let me try it. Wow, this is surprisingly fire. This is a bao, a Mexican bao, if that. There's taro filling on the inside, and the bun is nice and fluffy, guys. Tastes just like a bao. Flames. This is actually really interesting, guys. A real life Mexican Chinatown. I'm the only Asian person I've seen so far in here, and actually I think that's really cool. All right, so some kimonos and stuff you can buy in here. There's a bunch of these scattered all over the place, but it's a little souvenir store where you can buy some lisi. Okay, update guys. I've been walking around here for at least 20 minutes now. I say the main things I kept seeing here are the baos. There's some boba drinks, but they didn't have boba. But guys, I was blown away by the baos. Those were fire. Some of the best baos I ever had. So if you guys come to Barrio Chino, definitely get the baos. They're all over the place. And ramen fritas, but I don't really want to try that, which is basically like fried noodles. Alright guys, this is super lit. A Mexican Chinatown. I've been here for 10 minutes and I just spotted a few Asian people, but they're all speaking Spanish, so that's also very interesting. So not my kind of Asian, but Mexican Asians. But yeah guys, super cool Mexican Chinatown. The streets are lined with these lanterns. I guess the cool thing about the Mexican Chinatown is you guys can walk around, get snacks, get some Dragon Ball Z anime figurines like right here, just get souvenirs, going from shop to shop to get a little trinket. So yeah guys, that's the Barrio de Chino for you. But yeah guys, I was tempted to go try the Asian food or Chinese food in here, but come on guys, I didn't come to Mexico City to eat Asian food, but it might be good, who knows. But yeah guys, on to our next location. We got a soccer court out here as well. It's the full fitness experience. Basketball back there. It's a cardio and gains. Another site and statue to see here in Mexico City, in the Central Circle. All right, another thing in Mexico City is that you could ride bikes all over the place. So they have this app called Echo BC, and basically, I mean, they have some of these everywhere. You kind of like rent a bike here with your app, then you return at other parts of the city, but about to bike around and check out some parks. Let's go. Look at all these sample sushis for Day of the Dead. This is Chapultepec Park, guys. Another spot to check out here in CDMX. Guys, I'll definitely recommend biking around this park. It is huge and there's a bunch of stuff to see, a bunch of monuments, artifacts, museums. Whew, sensory overload right now. This is the Lago de Chapultepec right here. There's some little boats you can ride around right in the middle of the park with all these markets. It's a beautiful park. Ooh, so I couldn't resist. We're near a fruit stand right outside of the Chapultepec Park. I had to get a mango watermelon fruit cup with everything. as far. The mango is super fresh, sweet, and with that lime, it was so much lime, lemony, a little bit salty from the tahini, sweet. This is a perfect refreshing dessert for our walk. Get the nutrients in. It was only 40 pesos too, or $2. Guys, I'll definitely recommend biking around this park. It is huge and there's a bunch of stuff to see, a bunch of monuments, artifacts, museums. Whew, sensory overload right now. All right, so we just biked to Chapultepec Park, one of the biggest parks here in the city, and right here is the Center or Museum of Digital Art, another spot to check out. So we're at another parque in Mexico City. Out of some of the many parks, there's some live street music right here. This spot is called, this colonia is called Polanco. It's a little bit higher end, so it looks a little bit different. A lot of hotels here. The architecture seems a bit different. So yeah, another spot to visit on the Mexico City tour. There's a lot of dogs here, and I know why not. There's a little dog park here called Dog's Little Hill right here. So if you have a dog, this is the place to take your un perro. Literally just walking around anywhere in Mexico City, you'll find small markets like this. This is like this little pop-up in the Central Historical, near the west side kind of. I got a naranja limon with a bunch of herbs and spices. I forgot what she said was in here, but when you're walking around here, it's kind of hot sometimes and super refreshing to get a little drink. Got the fresh elote station right there too, in Esquites. Got some helados, but aguas frescas is my favorite, favorito. I love it. It's kind of crazy. We're in like kind of like a crowded hotel district. There's a Starbucks, McDonald's, a Hilton right there, huge hotels, and then you got the street markets right here. I'd much rather get a aguas frescas on the street than a frappuccino. Salud. If you're wondering where this little market's at, it's right outside the Alameda Central, which is a little park here right next to the Central Historical. It's a very nice park, very airy. Ooh, I can feel the oxygen, but it's really beautiful here. Look at the floors, guys. And then all these trees. Whew, very relaxing. Love this park. I was here before, but there's so many statues, things to see, do. A lot of cute dogs at this park. Bunch of people. It's Wednesday, guys. It's how it is on a Wednesday. But we are in November 2nd, actually my birthday, so it's Dia de los Muertos right now, so maybe that's why it's a little bit more crowded. So Alameda means tree-lined avenue. That's why this park is lined with trees. It's one of the tallest buildings, this Latino American Center right there. You could actually go up there. I heard the view is not that crazy. Look at that thing, guys, huge. My 8th and final day here. Definitely have to say the Palace of Fine Arts is definitely one of my favorite attractions here. It is just awe-inspiring. It is spectacular. Look at that. Guys, I am here for Dia de los Muertos season, so there's some trees and just decorations and monuments, commemorations to celebrate the dead all over the city. And it looks really crazy, a nice contrast to the beautiful palace. You guys didn't know, one of the oldest communities is the Arab community in Mexico City as well. So you won't just find Spanish colonial architecture here, you'll find like Arabic architecture here as well. It is crazy right here. These are the scenes here in the Central Historical Avenue on November 2nd, Dia de los Muertos, guys. It's popping. This is the line for the McDonald's ice cream cone in the Central Historical, Mexico City. Dia de los Muertos. Guys, I found him. Oh, Spider-Man right here. He's right here. He's been in Mexico this whole time, guys. Oh, Spider-Man, he didn't fall off. He's in Mexico, guys. We are currently at the Zocalo, the city center right now. We just pulled up to a really neat little restaurant, bar, rooftop terrace right here called La Casa de Sereñas. Yeah guys, if you guys didn't know, Mexico City is known for a lot of their rooftop bars and terraces, and this is one of the ones I could find with a reservation. But yeah guys, it looks stunning here, so gonna grab a drink, a cocktail, some food, and check out the views. How about it? Look at this, it's amazing. Feel like I'm in a still kind of has some colonial, Spanish colonial architecture in here. Really colorful, but seems like something straight out of a movie. Super romantic vibes, but too bad it's just table for one today. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Carlos.
Carlos?
Carlos.
All right, we got Carlos here with our mezcal cocktail right here. Can you please let us know what is this called again?
Maria Bonita.
Maria Bonita. Oof. Alright guys, so it's no secret I came here for the views and the vibes. If you guys can see behind me, that's Catedral Metropolitana. These are the vibes right here. I got a little mezcal cocktail right here. So you saw them, they lit the rosemary on fire. So let's take a sip. Salud guys. I love mezcal. A lot of people hate it. It's an acquired taste. It's very smoky. It tastes like the earth, the ground, but I like that earthy taste to it. And there's a bunch of berries and fruits in here that makes it nice and sweet. This is fire, guys. Honestly, guys, it feels like a hidden gem because I'm the only one in here with one other guest, but I definitely will have to add this to the top things to do, see, and eat because you get great views. I feel like this is an event in itself. Just any rooftop bar is a thing to do, so that's on my list of things to do. And yeah, so just for the vibes, so I got some ceviche verde right here. I love ceviche, fresh aguacate, and they gave us some tostadas, so perfect day for almuerzo, lunch, to get some seafood and some views in. This is not a regular tostada. This is a good ceviche, very fresh on like the sweet and spicy side, more like kind of like a spring flavor, more limey, sweet than super spicy, but there is a little kick to it. But yeah guys, this is a dream right here. Nice views of Mexico City with some fresh ceviche and mezcal. Salud. Guys, I've only been in Mexico City for like 3 days, but this is definitely one of my favorite vibes so far, one of my favorite meals. You'd think this would be like a tourist trap because right in like the super tourist area where there's a lot of foot traffic, but the food is actually not bad. It's actually really good. But yeah, definitely one of my favorite meals here so far in Mexico City. Just because the vibes alone, not just because of the food, but either way, the food is great, the drinks are great, and the views are just a plus. Salud. Alright guys, so I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this view. That lunch, almuerzo, was delicious. This whole meal probably ran me around, I think the ceviche was like 240 pesos, plus a drink 180. I'll say like around 400 pesos, like 20 bucks, which if you go to like a rooftop bar in LA, you're definitely looking to spend over $40, $50. But yeah guys, love this spot, like Las Casas de Sereñas. Looks super nice in here. So it's not just the rooftop bar, they actually have a whole dining area in here too. What's up guys? And some more balconies. Yeah guys, this is beautiful in here in Las Sereñas. I recommend you guys just coming in here, walking around, maybe buy a drink or something, but it almost looks like a museum in here. Actually everywhere in Mexico City is just really artsy. We just got to the castillo, the castle. The trek was well worth it. These views are insane. Let's check it out. What do you think about the castle so far? The only castle in North America.
Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. It is, guys. If you guys didn't know, this is the only castle in North America. The castillo de Chapultepec. Wow. Guys, all these dudes stole George Washington's swag. They all look like him, or vice versa. This guy looks like he's about to pull out something from his coat. These were the Ferraris back in the day, guys. Right here, the whip. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this tour on the things to do in Mexico City. Make sure you guys check out our previous food videos and vlogs on Mexico City, and stay tuned because we will be back for more City of Mexico vlogs. Deuces.